What up, peeps? It's your boy Heckin Steve. Welcome back to the channel. And guys, the day has finally come. It's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon Red and Green, or Red and Blue in the US here. And it is time to play some Pokemon Firered with Charmander, I believe. You know, I did my poll a couple weeks ago. Let's see, just to make sure that Charmander is still the winner. Yep, see right here. Well, I guess you can't see. But anyways, yeah, 40% of the votes, Firered with Charmander. So that's the way we're doing it. What's up, Swing? What's up, Copita? Copita RX? Thanks for a little entertainment while I wait in line at GameStop to pick up Requiem. Yo, I already picked mine up. Gonna play it, gonna stream the Switch 2 version tomorrow. My controller is coming by FedEx. I didn't get to pre-order that in the store. I had to pre-order online, so that's coming by FedEx. But yeah, I'm excited for that too. But today, it's Pokemon Day 30th anniversary, so we're gonna be playing some Pokemon Firered. I got a cup of apple juice here. I've got a bottle of water. I got nicotine gum. And I'm ready to go. Can't believe it's been 30 years, man. That's a long time. I was there, man. I was there in the beginning. Well, maybe like the second year. Because we didn't get the games in the US until like a year later. But yeah, I'm ready to go, man. What am I picking for a starter? I'm picking Charmander. That's what I voted for. Look, Swank's playing Firered too. He just said, just turn mine on. I saw. You're on my friends list, remember? Pokemon XD value is going way down. That's good, though, man. I already know how to play, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip all that. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. Been so long you forgot you had me added. Yeah. Good for the community for sure, yeah. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? See, even back in the in the late 90s, Professor Oak, actually, you didn't get to be a girl in the original. Even back in 2004, Professor Oak wasn't assuming your gender. You know what I'm saying? I am much more awake now. I had some Whataburger for the first time this morning. It was I think it's a little overrated. Let's see. I am a boy, obviously. Can't use the D-pad. What? I'm using the D-pad right now. Maybe when you walk around you can't. Alright, my name's gotta be Heckin, right? No. Okay. I guess it'll just have to be Heckin with no... Your name is Heckin. Yes, it is. Who's my favorite new starter that they announced? I like Pombon the most because he looks like Palmy a little bit. But also Brout. Sprout's got a little feistiness about himself, like the way his face looks. I'm excited to see like what they turn into. You know, because like with Gen 9, Sprigatito, I like Meowscarada, but Sprigatito is way cooler than Meowscarada, in my opinion. And then Skeledirge, that thing's just silly looking. And then Quackaball, freaking probably one of the most goofy Pokemon evolutions I've ever seen in my life. Gekwa looks cool. I mean, he just looks like another Froakie type of guy. You know what I mean? He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name now? Well, see, who is Heckin Steve's biggest rival? It's got to be Phoenix Resale, right? And it actually fits. So my rival is going to be Phoenix, I guess. His name is Phoenix. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Hopefully, eventually, they give us some Gen 2 ports. Because Gen 1 gets too much love. P-Sale. Damn, I should have named him P-Sale. Fuck! Oh, man. Heckin Asmon. Kind of like the Salamander. Yeah, he's cool, man. Oh, hold up. I'm using the D-pad right now, by the way. It's working just fine. Let's go ahead and go in here. Text speed. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Battle scene on. Shift style set. Stereo sound. Gotta go with red, right? Yeah. There we go. Go ahead and save it one time for the people. Alright, let's get that potion out of the PC. Yeah, see, Ben, look good looking out, Ben. But I knew it was gonna be in there. Alright. You can use the stick if you want to, though. But yeah, the D-pad, obviously, for this. You gotta go D-pad. All boys leave home someday, it said so on TV. Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Wait, hold on. Did that frame make all the text red? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna change that shit back. Da-da-da. Yeah, I play on set. Because I don't want to be asked every fucking time. What's up, pizza? Nah, I'm not friends with Phoenix Resale, man. I said that in the first 30 seconds of that video. I said, we're not friends. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Yeah, DG actually messaged me about that. What was it called? Raw Storm or something like that? Ray Storm. I'm fed up with waiting. I told you to come, just wait. Here, Heckin. There are 3 Pokemon here. See, Professor Oak's a real one, man. Prioritizing not his family for somebody else. What's up, Popeye? Now, at my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Be patient, Phoenix. You can have one, too. Nope. Nope. I always thought it was weird that they put Charmander at the end because, you know, it should be Bulbasaur, Charmander, then Squirtle. But we are going with Charmander. Yeah, exactly. No bars. Yeah. Do I want to give it a nickname? No, I'm not doing any nicknames. It takes too long. We trying to play through this game. He would go with the Squirtle. That motherfucker. First Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon Red for the Game Boy. I've played through this one before, but it's been like 19 years. What's up, Bo? People mad over the Scary Movie 6 trailer? Dude, people get mad about everything, man. It's like I still got people commenting on my Leaf Green Fire Red video I did. And I'm just like, dudes, I can't argue with you on this video anymore. I'm already 2 videos past that. We gotta move on to the next thing, you know what I'm saying? It's in order from the Pokedex number? That's not true because Charmander is number 4, so he would technically be second. Squirtle is number 7. Bam! Level 6. Yeah, I just don't have time to argue with people for very long anymore. I understand people are going to disagree with a lot of stuff, you know, on the internet, but like I can't dedicate my whole day to trying to be negative and bitter about stuff with everybody else, you know what I mean? I baited all the crybabies. That is true. I did definitely do that. Alright. Let me get that map. I heard you had a battle against Phoenix. I wish I had seen that. Give me that. That is true, man. Negativity is tiring, but it's still needed. Yeah, I mean, you know, like, obviously, I would want Nintendo to, you know, do more stuff to a release, but the fact that we get to play these on our Switches in general for $20 is not that bad. It's really not that bad, you know. It could be better, but it is what it is. Am I gonna watch WrestleMania? Probably. Not live. I haven't been keeping up with wrestling though. I go through like phases with it, like in and out. This your first time playing through Fire Red? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's just like the original. It just has some quality of life improvements. Yeah, I enjoyed some of the spoof movies. Everything these days has to be like a blockbuster, you know? But yeah, I'm totally happy with these being close to as OG as possible because that's how I played it back in the day. So, like, that's how I want it to be now. I can't believe I just wasted a potion on 3 HP. I'm stupid as hell. In front of the Pokemon Center, too. God, man. I absolutely forbid you from going through here. Oh yeah, we gotta like get the parcel thing, right? Pokemon Yellow would have been great. Yeah, I mean, Let's Go Pikachu is pretty much Pokemon Yellow. As far as Zelda goes, I haven't played a lot of Zelda games other than Breath of the Wild. I played a good bit of. Konnichiwa. You got Charmander too? Hell yeah. I was down to play with any starter, but Charmander is the one that everybody voted for, so that's what we went with. And we on the way back to the professor. Suck on my dick. Pidgey! Level 2. Yeah, I mean, $20. I saw a lot of people were saying these games are like $8 on the Wii U. But like, the Wii U was 12 years ago, 13 years ago. You know, back then, the physical cartridge of Firered was only like $40, $50. Now it's like $150. So, I'm sure Nintendo looked at that and they were like, let's just sell them for 20 bucks. People that have played these games before, they know that paying $20 to conveniently play it legally on your Switch 2 or your Switch 1 is totally worth it. The Pokédex automatically records data on Pokemon. It's high-tech encyclopedia. What's up, Max? Yeah, I mean, you know, who cares about how much it costs as long as you enjoy it. I understand, like, $20 is a lot for people, but when it comes to gaming as a hobby, $20 is not that much money for games. Sorry, one sec. Five Pokeballs. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. We all know all this. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I can get the town map. Would have paid 40. I mean, yeah, I would have been less happy about paying 40, but I totally would have paid 40. Hell yeah. I hear you, awesome guy's uncle. Wait, we gotta talk to our mom, right? Or wait, does she comes out, right? Okay, maybe she doesn't. Doesn't she give us running shoes? Or is that later? I can't remember. What's up, Carolina boy? Yeah, I picked Charmander. That's what everybody voted for, so. Let me go ahead and grab this Rattata. And we're not gonna like get too invested in the stats and shit of, you know, like the random encounters and stuff, because I never did that stuff back in the day. Damn it, I don't want to give him a... Alright, let's go back here. Running shoes are after Brock. Okay. Yeah. Am I gonna watch Scream 7 tonight? Nah, I'm gonna wait till it's on Fandango at home. Have I seen the YouTube Snooks? No. No party share XP? Yeah, but you get an XP share later from one of the, scientist guys. Professor Oak's aide. The grind is what it's all about, man. You get the event items after you beat the champion and register Hall of Fame? Okay, sweet. So you don't have to do, like, the mystery gifts or anything. It just automatically does it? Oh, shit. Do I already have my team in mind? Well, the team's going to be slightly different for the first half of the game. But I'll almost always have a Gyarados on my team as soon as I'm able to get a magic card. But I don't know, we might switch it up a little bit today too. Automatic in your key items. See, that's great. People were bitching about that and they didn't even know yet. And I saw that they said that Pokemon Home is going to be included in it. People just jumping to conclusions, man. Retro stores will now have lots of copies. They already had lots of copies. They're just too expensive for people to buy them. If I find a shiny, that would be crazy, because I'm not shiny hunting. It would just be random. That would be so cool, though. I don't think I ever had a shiny when I was a kid. If I did, I certainly didn't know. Because, you know, some of them aren't obvious. Alright, that dude's gonna give me some Pokeballs, I think. Shiny's 1 in 8,192. Damn me. That is pretty low. I don't want to read none of that. You can't use swear words. I know how to catch Pokemon, man. Yes, I bought Leaf Green. I'm gonna... It's a virtual keycard, so I'm gonna send it to my girlfriend so she can play through it and then trade me all the Pokemon that I need. Hell yeah, thinking wise. Did I see how expensive the Lego sets were? Dude, Pokemon... I mean, Lego sets in general are always super expensive. The Teachy TV! Alright, bet. Get out of my way. We're gonna need to get a Nidoran and train that up to fight Brock with double kick. That's usually what I do for Brock. I'm gonna get Charmander up to like level 10. Nope. We'll definitely be grinding up here in the Viridian Forest. $4K Pokemon? Yeah, it should be in 4K, I guess. Caterpie! Man, I'd probably one-shot him with Ember. Nintendo should do that, but they probably won't. Did I get RE? Not only did I get Resident Evil Requiem, I got the Generational Pack for Switch 2, and I got the Deluxe Edition on PS5. And the Pro Controller is arriving by FedEx tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming that tomorrow night. I just wanted to do Pokemon today because it's Pokemon Day. Your work break's over, I had to get off. Oh, man. Is there any input lag? None that is noticeable to me. Feels pretty good. Nope, feels pretty good. You do not need a Nintendo subscription to buy this game. Thankfully. Although I did see some people quite mad that that's not the case. You know, some people were mad that it wasn't a subscription game. So glad it's the weekend. Me too, man. Wish I got the deluxe edition. Well, I figured if I was just gonna get the regular on Switch too, you know, I'll get it on PS5. It just feels right to have a Resident Evil game on PS5. But I'm gonna play through the Switch 2 version. I may play the PS5 version later down the road. I did notice, though, on the back of the PS5, it says it has Dolby Atmos, so that's cool. So maybe one day I can move my PS5 from my desk back into the home theater room where I have Atmos and scare the shit out of myself. Okay, where's Charmander at? Is he level 8? No, he's not level 8 yet. Okay, I gotta knock people out. I'm glad I found that ball, because I only have one left. I am not gonna shiny hunt. We are just playing straight through. We might come across a shiny. That would be sweet, but we're not gonna spend too much time doing that. Switch 2 version has motion controls for the Resident Evil. Oh, I'll probably end up turning that off. What's up, Andy? So this is like the best place to train a Charmander. Just fighting a bunch of bug and grass Pokemon. Is this game full screen? Yeah. Wait, you probably mean, like, does it fill up the entire screen for the Switch 2? Nah, it's gonna have... It's 4x3. So it has the black bars on the left and right, but I mean... It's not that noticeable, I don't think. I'm playing on a 32-inch 4K monitor. And it looks great. Looks just as good as it would if I emulated it on the computer. Yeah, it's not like I'm sitting here with my arms crossed mad because it's got the boxes, the black boxes on the left and right. The motion controls are better? Well, I mean, we'll give it a shot. Weedle. Yo, shout out Zach for becoming a member. Shout out Swink for becoming a member. I appreciate you guys. Fuck, I didn't mean to knock that wheel out. I agree, Ryan. It's fucking Firered for 20 bucks on the Switch. It's not that bad at all, man. Poison Sting, what a dick. Up next, Sapphire? Maybe. You know, I never played through Ruby and Sapphire. Am I going to get Chrono Trigger if it comes out on Switch? Absolutely. I bought it on Steam recently, but, I mean, anytime they port an older game on the Switch, I usually buy it, because I like to... I mean, I like new games on the Switch, too, as well, but it's mostly like my... That's where I play all of my emulated, older type of games, or collections. Damn it. I keep clicking that. Oh, we're not poisoned. Probably throwing hands in the air because of this game. Probably. I'm sure they'll mention it in their videos. Okay, let's battle this sucker. Or not. Thoughts on the new Xbox CEO? I'm optimistic about Xbox. Always. So, yeah. I liked her opening statement that she made. We'll see how it goes. I pre-ordered Forza Horizon 6 today for the Xbox. And then I also pre-ordered Metal Gear Collection Volume 2 for Switch 2. And I pre-ordered the physical Rayman 30th Anniversary for the Switch 2 today. But yeah, I pre-ordered an Xbox game. Because I'm not paying $30 for the gold, or the Game Pass anymore. I'm doing the $10 a month Game Pass. But yeah, I mean, Forza Horizon, I already know it's going to be sweet. It's going to be in Japan, so I'm down. I think that comes out in May, though. I got a lot of games pre-ordered right now. I think the physical copies of Fire Red and Leaf Green will still be expensive, but they will probably drop $50. Which is good for everybody. See, I caught a Weedle, so this one doesn't even... Because this one doesn't have the Pokeball symbol. So... Oh wait, this is a battle anyways. What the fuck am I talking about? That's probably why it's not up there. I got confused for a second, my bad. Forza Horizon 6 is going to be on PS5, I'm pretty sure, yeah. But I play all my multiplayer games on Xbox. Fatal Frame 2 Remake, I have that pre-ordered. I'll tell you all the games I have pre-ordered real fast, because I have them written on my phone. There's a lot of them, and there's still some that I need to pre-order, they just aren't available yet. This is kind of in release order until you get to the end, but I've got Pokopia pre-ordered, WWE 2K26, Fatal Frame, Mega Man Star Force, Sonic Crossworlds Racing, Pragmata, Final Fantasy Rebirth, and all of those are on the Switch 2 that I pre-ordered. 007 is on PS5 pre-ordered. Lego Batman pre-order for Switch 2. Forza Horizon 6 Series X, Rayman for Switch, and Metal Gear Solid for Switch. I think they will bring Crystal and Emerald later on. I would definitely see one of them in the summer. And since Wind and Waves isn't coming out at the end of the year, we may see more come out then. Yeah, I played the demo for Pragmata, and that game was so fun. Okay, there's the Pokeball. Okay, so it does have the Pokeball. I was a little concerned with that because, you know, once you get later in the game, it's hard to remember what you've caught. But yeah, I played the demo for Pragmata, and I enjoyed it more than I expected, and I definitely pre-ordered that shit. I'm excited for that. I'm also excited for this game called Orbitals that's coming out. I haven't pre-ordered it yet because it's not available yet, but that one would be sweet. It's like a co-op game with like an old hand-drawn anime style to it. But that's probably going to play a lot like Split Fiction and It Takes Two kind of gameplay style. Aurora and Mystic, so hopefully it's not just the Japanese version. What are we talking about? Chase after the right price would like to battle. Was this guy's name Chase? I didn't see. Or I guess it'll tell me in a second, right? Oh, it's Doug. We fighting Doug, man. Doug McQuaid. Yes, I did like the Pragmata demo. That's a fun game. You know, I've got Gundam Breaker 4 on PS5, but I'm thinking about picking that up on Switch. I've been in the mood to play a Gundam game recently. I did pre-order Pragmata for Switch 2. Yes. Only $84. When you beat somebody in the new Pokemon games, they give you like $3 grand. Did we go this way? Okay, we did. Right? Yeah, we beat his ass, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. Which Metal Gear Solid is my favorite of all time? Metal Gear Solid 2. And then Metal Gear Solid 1 would be a close second. And I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4 since it came out on PS3, so I'll probably be streaming playing that when it comes out as well. Neo 3 demo was fire. I haven't played any of the Neo games, but I've heard great things about them. It just, I haven't gotten around to it yet. Dude, I would love a Dynasty Warriors Gundam collection for 360. Also, you know, they're remastering Dynasty Warriors 3, but that's a digital-only release. But I am excited for that one, too. Yes, you're talking about Cosmic Invasion, and I have it for the Switch, too. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. I have it digitally. A remaster or re-release Metal Gear Rising. That would be sweet, but you can buy that on Steam. You can still play it on Xbox. They have it on the digital store, pretty sure. A Pokemon Souls-like game? That would be... Wait. Is that kind of like what Mystery Dungeon is? Oh man, all these motherfuckers got wheels. Caterpies. Rising was actually one of the first games that had like a slicing aspect animation to it. Does it get Steve's seal of approval? Absolutely, dude. Cosmic Invasion is fun, dude. Appreciate that, Felty. It's good to see you, buddy. My Charmander is going to run out of PP soon. You don't want to run out of PP. What's up, Preppy? I didn't do a video on the presents, but I did a live stream. It was like 5 out of 10. There was a lot of things they talked about in the presents today that I just don't care about. You know? Like, I'm a Pokemon fan for sure. I mean, I'm wearing an Articuno shirt, but some of the stuff I don't care about. Like, I don't care about the tournaments and stuff like that. Champions looks like it'll be fun, but it also looks like one of them games that piss me off. And I like that they're putting the legendary birds in Unite and the Gen 2 evolutions, the starter evolutions. So I'm definitely going to be getting back on Unite soon. What's up, Jeff? Yeah, Explorer, I mean, I ain't trying to go bankrupt out here, man. What's up, Fast Kitty? Ladies and gentlemen, we got a kitty in the house. Yeah, there was probably like something else I was excited about at the presents. It's just I'm tired, so I can't remember. The Wind and Waves trailer was cool. The new starters look alright. But Wind and Waves isn't coming out till next year. You know, and then they're doing a mystery gift for Mega Garchomp for Legend ZA DLC. Which I don't care about. I mean, I'm not going back to play that game ever. I am officially retired from Legend ZA. Downloaded an emulator and used my backbone for Leaf Green. Works great. Hell yeah, dude. Great for you, man. I'm not against emulation. I know some people may have gotten that confused in my video that I did, but nah, man. I'm totally all for emulation. I just wanted to point out that emulation is technically stealing. It is. Because 99.9% of people do not have the little hardware that you put your cartridge in to the USB port on your computer and rip your own copy of the game, which is legal to do. You are legally allowed to make a backup of your own games. But 99.9% of people do not do that. They go to CoolROM or archive.org or wherever they can get a ROM on the internet. Metaclaw acquired, that's right. That's not going to help against Geodude and Onix, though. Hell, we might have a Charmeleon by the time I get out of the forest here. Yeah, you do lose money, and now that I think about it, you just don't lose a lot. Let's hit him with the Metal Claw. String shot. Everything I've heard about Resident Evil 9 has been amazing. So I can't wait to play it tomorrow. Pikachu. That's actually a uncommon encounter. Goddamn dumbass. I'm a dumbass. Maybe I'll get lucky and find another one. Hold up. Oh well. I'm gonna stay here for a second and kill stuff anyways. People... Yeah, I mean, because they... Okay, like, when they announced these games, they didn't give all the details. Now that they know that the mystery gifts are included and that Pokemon Home will work with this game, now they're a little less upset. Bro, I can't believe I knocked out that Pikachu, man. Wait, hold on a second. Do I even have a Pokeball left? I need to check. I have one Pokeball left. Yo, shout out Felty for the 5 Superman. Love for the community. I appreciate you, buddy. Yes, I'll be live streaming Resident Evil 9 tomorrow night. for the Switch 2. Got it right here. Also, these are all key cards. And all together, they take up 85 gigabytes between all three of those. Which, I'm probably not going to play 7, because I tried playing it a while ago, I didn't like it. Village I might play. I played the demo to it. That's all I've played of that. I've had it on the Xbox for a while, and I just haven't played it, but I don't know, man. Recently, I've just been more excited to play games on my Switch 2 versus anywhere else. Except for multiplayer stuff. I play some stuff on the PC and some stuff on the Xbox. I've been playing Minecraft Dungeons again recently, having a blast with that. The game does not have a rewind feature, but we'll find another Pikachu. Whoops, I didn't mean to click that. Let me go get some more Pokeballs real quick. We'll come back. Bought the 512 SD card. Good call. I got the 1 terabyte, and then I gave my 250 because I had a 256 in addition to what it comes with. I gave that to my girlfriend, and I bought the 1 terabyte because when I bought Final Fantasy VII, that bitch is like 90 gigs. And then I know that when WWE 2K26 comes out, that's probably another 90 gigs. So, gonna need some space. The reason, there's nothing wrong with Resident Evil 7, but for me, it made me motion sick. I'm not big on the first-person stuff. I'm gonna try Resident Evil 9 in first-person, but I heard that you can switch it back and forth. The port is running good, New England. Definitely a good purchase for $20. In my opinion. I'm sure some other people would probably disagree with that, but play a lot on the Steam Deck. I'm probably gonna I tell you what my game plan is. I think I'm gonna buy an iMac, and then I'm gonna move my gaming computer to my home theater room. And then if I ever want to stream a PC game, I still can, because I have a long-ass HDMI cable. I don't know. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna have that set up, but I want to switch to a Mac. Because I already have an iPhone, I have the watch, I have an iPad. And for, like, just generic computing, the Mac should be more than enough. So I'm going to simplify my setup, and I'm going to move my gaming stuff to my home theater. Currently playing on your Switch 2 with 4K monitor. That's exactly what I'm doing, man. Leaf Green's ready to play. They should have been ready to play. What are you talking about? Man, I've been slacking on drinking apple juice here, man. When's the last time you had some apple juice? Don't lie. What's up, Big Mo? The game's great. It's exactly how I expected it to be. And that's all a man needs. Pokemon Firered on the Switch too, man. Resident Evil 7 is one of your favorites? I might give it another try. I don't know, man. I probably played like an hour to an hour and a half of it. I didn't like how many times you have to shoot the enemies in that game. Yeah, this music is nostalgic. How you guys feel about the Pokemon Game Boy music collection that they had on the Presents? That's a little odd, right? random as hell. Do they have the event Pokemon? Well, someone said after you beat the Elite Four and get in the Hall of Fame that you obtained them. So you can get them. You got the Generations pack? Hell yeah, brother. I got it too. I'm gonna stream Resident Evil 9 tomorrow. I don't know if you were here earlier when I said that. Yeah, exactly. I don't like it when they take too many shots like that. Especially considering the fact that these games, shit, my bad. I was opening the stream on my phone to see how many people were here. Yeah, I mean, three shots tops, man, to kill a zombie, but I don't know, they're like superhuman in Resident Evil 7 or something. I've done my best to not watch any gameplay of Resident Evil 9, other than what was shown in the trailers and gameplay stuff. No worries, Hustler. Yeah, the music collection thing is an odd piece. Thing is, like, if I bought it, I would want to open it up, and that's like the type of thing that you shouldn't open up, right? Where's Pikachu? I killed him. I killed him earlier, man. I'm trying to find him again. It was poetic, too, because he was, like, right here. Like, he... Okay. Man, fuck a Weedle. I'm about to have a Charmeleon. You got Pikachu the first time? I would've, but I knocked him out by using Scratch. Look, even a level 4 Caterpie can handle a Scratch. Chase already flipping digital codes. Yeah, I'm trying to get a Pikachu, man, for real. Raichu is one of my favorite Pokemon. I love Pikachu as well. You got to, man. I mean, we got to grind anyway, so might as well just fuck around until another one pops up. CPAPs. Hey, I already got my CPAP machine, dude. I don't need to worry about buying one. Those things are awesome, by the way. Come on, Pika! Okay, well, I need this one, so... Let's see if I can, not knock him out. Just got your Butterfree? Aww. That freaking bastard. Alright, let's swap to somebody that's weak. Like Rattata. See if I can weaken him just a little bit more without knocking him out. Butterfree's an OG. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Oh no, it doesn't bother me at all. I didn't even notice. Did it do it again? One of my friends, his favorite is Snorlax. But yeah, Raichu is he's a good one, man. Yeah, some of my favorite Pokemon, you got Raichu, you've got Lugia. Lugia is my favorite Pokemon. But yeah, Raichu, Lugia, Palmy, Sprigatito, Dragonite, Tyranitar. Man, it's hard to think about them, you know? Oh, Mimikyu, Applin. I'm not the biggest fan of Meowth. My friend painted those, and I really like the Meowth painting. I need to get some more. That wall is barren back there. Umbreon. A lot of people like Umbreon. You know, I feel like most people, their favorite Pokemon is Gengar. Like, so many people say Gengar. I think it's just because they like purple. Because if you ask me, I mean, Haunter is a cooler looking Pokemon than Gengar. Yo, Scyther is a great choice. I love Scyther. He's going to be in Pokopia. And Gengar. See? Everybody likes Gengar. Bro, that Pikachu. Oh my god. I feel like such a fool for missing that Pikachu, man. Alright, we're gonna give it like a couple more encounters here, see if it pops back up. Once I get Charmander to Charmeleon, we're gonna move on. So hopefully Pikachu pops back up, man. Gengar's the GOAT. Latios, really? Bruh. I wonder if I can move my moves around. I can't remember if this one had that or not. If I can, I need to swap Scratch to Ember. What's up, Matt? Sweet. Alright, now the default is Ember. Which is what we need. Happy Pokemon Day, dog. What better way to celebrate than playing Firered? See, now I'm used to moving. Okay, I might have to get used to just spamming A. Oh, they did put Gale of Darkness on the Switch Online. I know I'm a little late to saying that, but... it was cool that they finally added that on there. Yeah, man, we growing it out. It's too cold to trim it, man. And it's starting to look like a character from Deep Rock Galactic. So... I gotta keep it going. Rockin' Stone, baby! What's up, Gary? That Pikachu is rare, dude. Save my Master Ball for Suicune. Shit, man. Yeah, I forgot. At the end of the game, you get to go and fight all the Gen 2. Wait, no, there's no... No, that was Gold and Silver. Where you go back and do the Gen 1 stuff, the gyms. Yeah, there's the islands, right? The islands have the Gen 2 and the Gen 3. 5% chance Pikachu. Oh, man, that is some bullshit. If I wasn't looking for it, it would have popped up again. Alright, like, watch this. I no longer want to encounter a wild Pikachu. It didn't work. I thought it might work. It did not work. See, now I already got the muscle memory to go down, and now I'm doing Scratch instead of Ember. Alright, bro. What do you think, a shiny shows up? That would be crazy. What's up, Inseamer? Yeah, that's what somebody was saying earlier, me Pixie. So all those people that were complaining should be happy now. Or happier. But they probably won't be. They'll still just be fucking mad. Smosh Pokemon skits? Man, that was so long ago. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw all those. Yeah, man, we out here grinding. What's up, Sydney? Wind Waves does look good. You know, them showing the Pokemon underwater has me really interested in the fact that we might be deep sea diving for Pokemon. Ladies and gentlemen, in 1 hour we got to Charmeleon. Probably could have got there quicker if I would have battled some higher level shit, but I can't believe that Pikachu ain't showed back up. That's so rude. I have to get a Pikachu. I agree. But the homie ain't showing up. Oh shit. You know what? I like the new starters. Brought or Brout. Got a little feistiness to himself. Look at this. Hold up. I even screenshotted it and zoomed in on it. Look. How you gonna tell me? Look at the attitude on that man. My favorite is Bonbon though, because he looks like Palmy. Day one Pikachu game. You're right, dude. I gotta have a Pikachu on day one. What am I, a bum? What am I, some kind of bitch? I gotta get a Pikachu, man. It don't matter how long it takes. We stand on business. We got apple juice. We stand on business. Alright, but since Charmeleon is a Charmeleon now, oh, let me go get that Metapod. Because I want to get a Butterfree. Maybe we'll have Ash's original 6, right? Charizard, Pikachu, Butterfree. Who the fuck else did he have? Bulbasaur. Okay, first things first. Let's go ahead and reset the PP. Pikachu is scared of the Charmander. Could be. I ain't gonna be able to fight Brock with Pikachu. Actually, hold on. Let me go ahead and dump off. Now, does Metapod... Oh my god. Does Metapod know a move? Because that could be a problem. He does not. So we're gonna have to start with him out and switch. The struggles of an old Pokemon game. He ain't showing up because he's still knocked out. That could be the case too. The Fire Doggo is your favorite too? Yeah, he's cute, man. I just hope that their final stage evolutions are better than Quackval and Skeledirge. I like Meowscarada, but also I felt like Meowscarada was also kind of weird. Yeah, Pidgeot. I can't believe I forgot Pidgeot, dude. You could, man, I've been up since 8:30 this morning, and I didn't go to bed until 3, so I'm a little tired, man. Is the PS5 Pro worth it? In my opinion, I don't think so. I mean, it is better than a regular PS5, but I've never heard someone say, man, I'm so glad I played that on my Pro. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been good. I've never heard someone say that, so the answer is no. I don't think it is. Maybe if it had a disc drive, but ain't that bitch like $750 without a disc drive? Or is it $7 or $650? Too much. It's too much. What starters do I say are the best out of all the Pokemon games? You mean like, you want me to name them, or do you want me to tell you what type? You got the disc drive? I guess what I mean is like, I had the original PS5, and then I got a PS5 Slim. So, I don't really see a purpose in upgrading to a Pro. And to be honest with you, I like having all the consoles for the current generation, but if I was going to sell one, it would be the PlayStation 5. But I'm not going to sell one. I'm just saying. So, like, if it's already, like, the back burner console in my house, there's no reason for me to buy a Pro. I've heard some games have issues playing games with the Pro, too. Like, I don't know. $830 total if you need a disc drive? No thanks. At this point, there's so many starters that I would have to look at a picture to tell you which ones I like the most. Other than Gen 1 and Gen 2, I mean, I think Charmander is my favorite. But I love Bulbasaur and Squirtle. And then for Gen 2, Cyndaquil is my favorite. But I also like Totodile. And Chikorita's okay. Litten is another one of my favorites. Sprigatito. I mean, I'm partial to cats, right? You're a Switch 2 only gamer? Honestly, man, you save money that way, just sticking with one. That's probably what I should have done. Do I think getting the Switch 2 is worth it? I do. But mostly because it's just a better Switch. Most of the Switch 2 exclusive games so far have been okay, but nothing like nothing's gonna blow you away. Although Donkey Kong Bonanza was pretty good. Thanks, Darkroom. I hope you have a good weekend, too. Wrong button. Sure is taking a while to get that Metapod from level 5 to level 6. That's the wrong move. Still killed him, though. Switch 2 on off-road. Hey, whatever you gotta do, man. Guys, I don't think this Pikachu's gonna show back up, man. Kirby Air Riders? I haven't played that one. I haven't been in a mood to play a racing game. You know what? Let's start using Rattata. At least he's got tackle. Oh, I'm definitely going to catch a Nidoran. 30 to 50 minutes for a Pikachu to pop up. Oh, man, I hope not, dog. Walk around further? We could try, man. I thought he just showed up at the exit, though. Oh. Tackle. Really, I finally got poisoned. Yeah, I think what put me off about the Kirby thing is I was already playing Starcross World. And I wasn't just trying to have like a bunch of Kirby games at the time. Could always pick it up later. Damn, what level does Metapod learn a move? Actually, I'm just gonna let Pidgey get knocked out. We'll go back to the Pokemon Center. A shiny Pikachu is just like a more golden color instead of yellow. It's very hard to tell the difference. But it should have like it should do like a shiny noise when you encounter one. Pokemon Presents, I give it a 5 out of 10. It was okay. It wasn't the worst presentation I've seen. They definitely spent a lot of time talking about stuff that I personally don't care about, like the TCG Pocket, the tournaments in San Francisco, the Pokemon Champions game. I'm not overly excited about Pokemon Champions. Alright, let's go heal up. Got you pumped to go back and play some Pokemon? Well, I'd say they did their job then. Pokemon Cafe. I know Justine does. She definitely made it clear earlier that she plays that. And there's nothing wrong with that game, but like, that's another one where I'm just like, nah, no thank you. And then they had extra for the ZA DLC. And the Game Boy Music Collection. That was an odd choice. It's cool, and it's nostalgic. But it's also $70, because I looked it up on the Pokemon Center. It's the first time you didn't pick Charmander. That's what's up, man. What level does Metapod learn something else? Because it is going to take forever to get him leveled up to have a move. Alright, let's do a quick vote real quick. Because I don't want to bore people if they don't want me to do this. So we're going to do, should I find Pikachu or move on and get him later? So you guys vote real quick. Because I'm not trying to spend all day doing that. If you guys don't want to, if you don't want to see it, I'm not trying to be boring here. Watch him show up now that I made a vote. No. It doesn't necessarily, I mean, hey, Fire Red and Leaf Green selling on the Switch, being like the #1 seller in the eShop, I guarantee you they're going to see that, and soon enough, you'll probably see Ruby and Sapphire on there, Gold and Silver. I would hope. Probably Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. Metapod evolves at 10 and learns Confusion, so he doesn't learn anything until then. That's a punishment. Alright, everybody, it seems like 70% of people want me to find the Pikachu, so I guess we gonna be hanging out in the forest for a little while longer. I have absolutely no problem with that, man. I just want to make sure everybody's cool with it. Should we have a hard off? No. Let's put Rattata in there so we can get some experience too. Favorite Pokemon and why? No legendaries or mythical. Well, my favorite Pokemon is Lugia, but since Lugia is legendary, I would have to say Raichu. And the reason I like Raichu is because when I was a kid and Ash faced Lieutenant Surge in the anime, I always thought Raichu was just superior and looked way cooler. And then there's also wait, never mind. No, because yeah, I was thinking of the alternate appearance that Pikachu had with that surfer dude, but that's a Pikachu. It's not Raichu. So, but yeah, I just always liked Raichu. What's my favorite dinosaur? You asking the tough questions today, man. My favorite dinosaur is probably the Spinosaurus. But I also like the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And the Carcharodontosaurus, if you're talking about Ark. The Carcharodontosaurus is another big T-Rex type of dinosaur. You know, a lot like the Giganotosaurus. Also like Pteranodons a lot. Triceratops is a great choice. I love dinosaurs, so I'm not really too impartial to dinosaurs. Took you like 20 minutes. I think I've been at it for like 30 minutes trying to find another one. How come they didn't make this game online? I don't know. But see, okay, the original concept to Pokemon Red and Blue and Green was you would get red and your friend would get blue or vice versa, or your younger brother or sister would get the other one, and you would trade back and forth with one another. And obviously back then you didn't have online because it was like the 90s and nothing had wireless internet at that time, as far as I know. Not like general consumer stuff. So it was like a socializing thing. You know, I used to go to Books A Million and play the cards, but I would take my Game Boy and stuff and trade with people there to try to get the other starters. Took like an hour going around the whole forest, so they'll show up at any point in the forest. I've just been kind of hanging out towards the end. But yeah, when you have online on it, it just kind of makes it way easier than it should be, or needs to be. But also, they probably didn't put the online in because they didn't want to like put the extra effort in. But they added the mystery gift stuff at the end apparently, so I don't know. I don't know why they chose not to do it. I guess because they just wanted to bring people back together for the 30th anniversary. So you have to actually be in person with somebody to trade or battle. You gotta remember, at the end of the day, these are kids' games. The Metapod is so hard, yeah. You fucking crazy, bro. I have not played Coliseum, but I will whenever it comes on Switch Online. I'm gonna play Gale of Darkness, though. Believe that. Alright, well, at least Rattatat's gonna be level 4 now. What level does Rattata turn into Raticate? Is it like 14? That's gonna take a while. I'll tell you what, man. I'm not gonna do the Metapod thing right now, because like these Pokemon are so low. It's gonna take forever, so I'll just have Rattata out there to fight. Leaf Green has Starmie. Yeah, I'm gonna loan the virtual card to my girlfriend, and she'll get Staryu for me and send it over. I hope. Level 20, god dang! That's gonna be a wow. But Rattata will probably learn another move. He'll probably learn Quick Attack at like level 8, maybe. I didn't use Rattata much back in the day. If this Pikachu don't hurry up, though. Yeah, I'm gonna walk further back into the forest. Coliseum's a masterpiece. That's good to know. I didn't have a GameCube back in the day. If I use this antidote, he's just gonna poison me again. Bam. Level 5. Yeah, I thought Pikachu was only in that last patch, but just for fuck's sake, we will walk further and then come back. That's a good point, Sydney. Well, it's a good thing they're not real. Makes it more tolerable. Pokemon and RuneScape. Two grind fest. I feel you. Okay. Get the running shoes. Beat Brock. Get the running shoes. Come back. I mean, I do have to level up a Nidoran. The first part of the game is always the longest part. You know what I mean? Once you get like a decent start, it's pretty easy to coast through. I had the Pikachu as my final encounter for the forest, and then I fucking killed him, man. Do I think Pokemon will ever die down? Nah. Nah, it's always gonna be the shit forever. They'll be playing Pokemon games in 500 years. If the world is still a thing. There'll be somebody on the moon playing Pokemon Firered on the Switch 15. More success finding them in the front side of the forest? At this point, I mean, it's worth a shot, right? They done knocked out my Rattata. Oh, man. Alright. Let's go beat Brock, and then we'll come back. But, I mean, I can't just go beat Brock. Like, we're gonna have to fucking... Well, I might be able to beat him with the Charmeleon. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. At the very least, I'll be able to level up the Metapod, maybe. Yeah, I'm streaming Resident Evil tomorrow night, True Gamer. I don't have any money, do I? Yeah, I have $24. Charmeleon does have Metal Claw. Metal Claw is super effective. I'm gonna start with Metapod so he can get a little experience. Here's hoping. Oh yeah, it's gonna be easy. Blah. Can it be completed without events or trading? You get the event stuff at the end of the game. If you want to complete the Pokédex, you have to trade. Not my accuracy, you dick. The old game used to say at the museum people used to date Pokemon. That is part of the lore. I don't think the game necessarily meant it as like a sexual thing, though. I think they just meant it as a companionship kind of thing. You know, like an old guy being in love with a Jinx. I don't think he's doing nasty stuff to a Jinx. I think he just appreciates the companionship. I would hope. Yep, first 3 gens. Hey, at least we got 220 bucks. All right, Brock. Brock ain't shit. With his pixelated ass. Yes, you can trade Pokemon. You just have to do it in person with somebody. Got him. Metapod grew to level 8. Leaf green time. Could trade the Pokemon home. Or, you know, send your Pokemon to home. They said in the presents today that you could take Pokemon from here, put them on home, and then send them to champions. Yo, later, M-Seamer. I'll talk to you later, man. Alright, he's got just a sliver of health left. Use your weak Pokemon to lower Onyx stats. I mean, he's not. He's about to be knocked out, man. He's done for. Nah, man. You can implement it with these games. They had it in the presents today. And the Deoxys event and all that everybody was complaining wasn't going to be in the game, it has been confirmed that it's in the game after you beat the game. $1,400, that's what I'm talking about, Brock. You about to go bankrupt in this bitch. I don't think anybody I have can learn Rock Tomb though, right? Nope. Yeah, I figured the Charmeleon would be able to do it. I was gonna get a Nidoran though. I'd probably still get the Nidoran. Alright, let's go heal up. You just ran from Jigglypuff? Dude, foul on the play, bro. Alright, man. I guess I gotta proceed, right? Wait, doesn't this guy give you a potion? Okay, he doesn't. Alright. I don't think it was on the presents. I just know that a couple people earlier said it. that somebody had beaten the game already and confirmed that it was in the game. Alright, sweet. We got the running shoes. Now we're cooking with grease. Alright. Let's get this Pikachu, man. I gotta go back to Viridian to get the Nidoran anyways. Oh, y'all some haters. Give me the Pikachu, man. I got him, Kevin. I appreciate that, Explorer. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, apparently someone already finished. Someone probably in a different time zone, maybe? No, because it was all at the same time. Shit, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, 9:30, it's almost 2:30. I don't know how somebody did that. Yes. That Pikachu is a rare pool, man. Oh. It's not like how it is in the modern games where you can see where they are on the map. Because we out here grinding. We'll get it, man. We'll get the Pikachu, dude. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna go back and try to get the Nidoran, too, though. A CRT filter? Tell you what, let me go ahead. I'm gonna swap. Well, no, I want to have the Butterfree, man. I need the Butterfree, bruh. I don't know where the Pikachu is. Maybe we'll go over here and then come back. Maybe he'll show up. We'll go get the Nidoran. I think he's further. Oh, here we go. Oh, here it goes. We gotta fight old Mr. Phoenix here. Level 9 Pidgey. Let me introduce a little chaos. Pidgey hit me with the pocket sand. Yeah, I figured it would be good to make him my rival, right? He's Heckin's rival. Give those 20 bucks to Chase or Phoenix so they could get you a great deal on the screw of the original game. You're right, man. I showed disrespect. Yeah, that's right. Just stick with the tackle, Mr. Squirtle. Don't use no bubble beam or water gun. Bro, quit missing your attack here. That's like 3 times in a row, man. Come on. Dude, what is the accuracy of this Charmeleon, bro? I've used the move 6 times. It worked once. It's absurd. You know what? Let me put Metapod back in for a second. Your rival Pidgey with the low ball attack. This Squirrel's got high defense. He's got special defense. Apparently he's got speed too. He go. Nidoran appears very easily before you hit the cave. Oh, cause see, I thought it was over here, or maybe Mankey's over here, right? Either way, I got some Pokemon to get over here. That's right. Fuck off. Rattata, man, you gotta level up, bro. You're taking way too long to kick people's asses. Bam! Level 2! Shit! That's absurd. I don't know why I put Rattata out there. He's probably gonna get bodied. Give me a discount, buy 7, get 8 to 10% off. 8 to 10% off? It just depends on what he feels like that day. Got Mankey in the house, bruh. Alright. Let's, okay, if you said Nidoran is later, we'll get Nidoran on the way to the cave. We still gotta get Pikachu, though, man. Let's go ahead and heal up and make sure we got Mankey on us. Because fuck Raticate. I'd rather have a Primate. I've never played through this game with a Primate before. That might be interesting to switch it up. Yep, homie's in there. Female. I don't give a fuck though. Metapod's level 9. Okay, so we're gonna have Butterfree soon. More fire, more fire. You think Mankey would be able to fight anybody in the forest? He should be able to, right? I wonder if he could learn Rock Tomb. He can! Yeah, I agree. Machamp for the win, but I won't be able to get him until sometime this weekend. Our level 2 Mankey is about to be spanky. When I find that Pikachu, I'm gonna do the Harlem Shake. Left when I go in for Pikachu. Squash the bug. Damn, B. Heal him up. Heal him up. Poor fella's only got 13 HP, man. You saying going left down here? That Pikachu's scared, bro. He's scared. He's scared to have a family. Alright, I'm about tired of these string shots, man. Y'all need to get out of my face with that shit. That's not gonna cut it, man. I gotta get like these people up to like level 10, man. Level 3. So you're saying over here? Have I caught them all yet? Nah, not even close, man. Like I caught like 6 or 7 Pokemon so far. I'll take your word for it, Popeye. They really gonna poison me right out the gate? Nah, see, Charmeleon is gonna be... He's gonna be my backup plan for later on. I gotta get a second Pokemon that's worth the shit first, and I just haven't got there yet. Once Metapod turns into Butterfree, it's gonna be a Butterfree game. Or if I could get a Pikachu. I don't know why these people are trying to play with me like this, man. Playing with their Weedle. You funny. $30 OG Weedles from your local game store? What, like the card? Pikachu. That's not Pikachu. At least it's not Weedle, though. With that stupid poison shit. buy any card from the 90s kick. I feel you. That's a good kick to have. Damn, man. It took like half my health with that. Looking at my kitty down there. He chilling. Dude, the Pikachu's not coming, bro. I don't even want him no more. Oh, hell yeah, dog. What you want, Fuzz Kitty? My real life Pokemon is upset that I'm playing with my fake Pokemon. Patience. I'm trying to be patient. I am. I honestly am, dude. Alright, I'm going to the end. That's what everybody keeps saying, but like, I mean, the only Pikachu I've encountered was at the end of the forest. Welcome back, Justine. We are trying to find a fucking Pikachu, man. I knocked out my Mankey, man. I got Rock Tomb from Brock. I taught it with the TM. Alright, I'm going to the end. My cat needs food too, so I'm about to go off camera for a minute and feed him. Yeah, because he's starting to get impatient with me here. Yeah, I understand, man. You need some crunchies. I understand, alright? Let me just knock out this Caterpie. Alright, I'll be back in just a second. All right. I had to go feed my Meowth. That's right. Now my Mankey's knocked out. Pikachu still ain't showing up. You only been able to find one in the last patch of grass. I mean, I guess it could be anywhere in here. It's just super rare. Game tried to do me a favor and just randomly show one. And I fumbled the bag, man. And this is my punishment. What's up, Vincenzo? It's the legendary Pokemon Pikachu known as Bubba. Animal Crossing and Mario vs. Donkey Kong on Switch with Birthday Bongo? Birthday Bongo? Are you gonna get Pokemon Pokopia? Alright. Fuck the bullshit, man. I went the wrong way. I got both of them. I got Fire Red and Leaf Green. Sydney doesn't think I can get this Pikachu. I feel like you're right. You got Pokopia paid off today. Yep. Now we just gotta wait one more week. Pokopia looks like it's gonna be more complex than like I originally thought. Oh wait, I'm not on camera. My bad, guys. I forgot to turn the camera back on. Find a shiny before Pikachu? You might be right, dude. Where is the freaking Pikachu at, dude? See, I didn't even care to get one that bad until I lost it, you know? I didn't know what I had until it was gone. Wind and Waves comes out next year. They didn't say exactly when yet, but they just said 2027. Hell yeah, you get Leaf Green? Look on the bright side, man. I'm about to have a Butterfree, so at least there's that. Yellow Rat. I know. There are mods for emulators that allow you to trade, yeah. %, chance. It's bullshit, man. Might just have to wait and get one at the power plant, because they're in there too, I think. They're also rare in there. I don't know what to say to that, Junior. That's correct, Justine. Butterfree will solo the first gym. I already beat the first gym. That's how I got Rock Tomb on Mankey at level 4. So we're already ready to go to the Mount Moon and shit. I was just trying to get this damn Pikachu, man. Got Leaf Green to play for YouTube. I feel you. Yeah, I'm saying to hell with Pikachu, man. We spent like an hour trying to find this fucking guy. Nah, you're good, Vince. I'm already halfway to getting a Charizard. I think he's gonna stop at Bambi at after level 20 if I keep leveling him up until I get the Cascade badge. Gotta earn your keep. That's right. That's right. I said that to you the other day. Electabuzz. I want Electabuzz, man. They had his pop figure at GameStop earlier, and I almost bought it, but then I was like, nah, pop figures suck. I got way too many pop figures as it is. That's a waste of money, man. It also wastes of space. Here we go. We got Butterfree. Fuck what the haters have to say. Butterfree is here to stay. This is the land of confusion. That's not how the song goes at all. I done fucked that up. Yeah, I knew there was no online trade. What's up, Cabia? Or Jolteon. Yep, Jolteon's good. Wait, he learned Confusion, right? Yeah. Alright, we need to, Alright, this is it. Pikachu! It better be Pikachu, because this is the last chance. Bruh. Not Harden. Ridiculous. I need to swap those. Yeah, online multiplayer for this game, though, takes away from the nostalgia of it, because that's not how it was in the late 90s. I mean, this is early 2000s, but you know what I mean. Like, this game is based off the OG red and green. There we go. That'll make it easier. Alright, we are walking out of the forest, man. That's it. No Pikachu. That's alright. Tackle's a shitty move anyways. And I'm not gonna go back and do it again now that I have a Butterfree. Hell no. Hail to the no. To the no, no, no. Get wrecked, little rat. Need to do a soft reset. Bro, you just want me to go back to the fucking forest. Alright, I'll tell you what. We will do that. I will heal, I will save, I will exit, and we will go back to the forest. If that works, I'm gonna shit feces out of my butt. That's right, this Butterfree ain't that free no more. Alright, we're gonna do that. We're gonna try it out. Bitch, fuck off. I don't care about Leaf Green. I'm playing Fire Red right now. Alright. Let's see how it goes. I know what I did. Previously on your quest, you fumbled the bag, killed the Pikachu. Alright, back into the forest. For the love of God, I am never coming back once I get this Pikachu, man. We're going to give it 5 chances. All right, that was chance number 1. We got 4 more Pikachu opportunities. Pikachu Pertise. Three more tries after this. I'll get all the starters somehow. 3. That's 3 right there. 8,192. Nah, it ain't that bad. 2 more tries, and then we're going to Mount Moon. If Pikachu don't want us, we don't want him. You know what I'm saying? 4 Weedles in a row. Take that soft reset and shove it up your butt. It ain't helping. There is no penalty for running. 5th try, 5th try. Dog. Bruh. Bruh. You already got a Poliwag? Alright, one more. One more. Come on, come on, come on. Ah! See, now I feel like, out of principle, it's like gambling. It's like, come on, just one more try, one more try. One more, one more, one more. Give me the Pikachu, man. Let me get the Pikachu. Yes! Fuck! Alright, first things first. Let's just try to throw the ball. We got 2 Pokeballs, dude. Dude, I'm not getting this Pikachu, man. There's no way. I should probably hit him, right? But I gotta hit him with something like that ain't shit. Oh, that's a fighting Pokemon. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna knock him out. Oh, I'm so scared to attack him. My attack fell. Scratch. Okay. I should be able to scratch him one more time. Alright, one more time. Get him yellow. Okay. Please. Please just... Alright, come on, man. You know I worked hard for this. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Bruh. I can't believe we did it, man. We got it. Nah. Don't be saying critical hit, Popeye. That's messed up. Oh. That took a while. Nickname. Dick. Dickhead. Will it let me do it? It probably won't. Oh, it actually did. I'm gonna name him Dickhead for sure. After it took... The reset did work, yo. Whoever suggested that. I think his name was Sunrise, was that him? Fucking goat, dude. Let's get some W's in the chat for Sunrise. Can we get some W's in the chat, please? With the suggestion. I wish he would have showed up an hour before that and told me that. I should have known better, though. It blocks profanity, so, like, is it just gonna be, like, symbols? Alright, first of all, fuck Rattata. Withdraw Pikachu. Okay, yeah, so it just named it Pikachu. Cool. Alright, so let's reorganize these guys here. There we go. Now we can finally get to Mount Moon. Let's buy some stuff real quick, though. I can't really afford much more than 5, but there's a lot of battles before the cave. Alright, let's get it, man. No problem, Sunrise. I appreciate the suggestion, for real, man. Alright, let's go. How long was I in the forest? I probably spent like an hour and an hour and a half doing that. But we got to grind. We had to grind anyways, so it is what it is. We got a Pikachu, man. Well, I want to get Butterfree up to like level 15, 16. Then we'll work on Pikachu. Shouldn't take too long, especially with all these battles coming up. Might actually set Pikachu in the active slot and swap. Thanks, Max. I know, Jeff. That's what I'm saying, dude. No hand-holding, indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna set Pikachu in the active spot after this battle. My favorite Pokemon from Gen 1 is Raichu. She said I was mean. You mean? She picked a fight with me. Hold on, let's see what moves does this level 3. Oh, he just knows Thunder Shock right out the gate. That's kind of cool. Should we go back and grind him up a little bit before we... Nah, let's just keep going. We'll grind him up in the cave. It was tough, Gary, man. I was ready to quit. I was ready to back out, man. Yeah, you could do it, Justine. Leaf Green's the shit. What starter are you gonna pick? Are you gonna pick Bulbasaur? Machamp. I can't get Machamp today. You gotta trade for Machamp. Charmander's the go-to. Hey, Charmander's cool. I understand. Yep, that's what people have been saying, Sunrise. So all those people that were upset during the week about this game, they had no clue that that was going to be part of the deal. So maybe more people will stop crying now. Probably not, but you know what I mean. Like, maybe. Machamp's in your second place. Alright, let's go heal again real quick. Since we're right here at the beginning. So really, the only thing that people can be upset about is the fact that they think $20 is too much. And there's no online. Because everything else about it is as it should be. Rat-a-tat, level 11. Let me introduce you to a butterfly. Yeah, I know. Isn't that stupid, Sydney? I felt like that was the dumbest argument. I'm mad that I can't stream it. Or not stream, but you know what I mean. I can't subscribe and play it. If it would have been on Switch Online, people would have been mad that they couldn't buy it. But it definitely would have been the same people. Butterfree's gonna carry you to the end game with Kadabra. Hey, I feel that. How does it look on a TV? It looks pretty good. I mean, I'm on the 32-inch. I'll probably be playing later on the 42. Turtwig and Grodel. It's been a long time since I've played Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, I bet so. Kakuna didn't stand a chance. Just bought Fallout 4 for Switch. It looks and runs great, but now he's tempted to buy Firered. Hey man, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there for $20 for a while. So if you don't succumb to the hype, at least you can get it later. Poison powder, bitch. Yep, fear of missing out is it's a hell of a drug, man. Nah, we don't need to do that yet. Nah, fuck it. We'll go ahead. It's 20. Or no, it's 43, my bad. I thought it was 48. I like the gameplay to Legend ZA, but I'm over it. Like, I'm done with that game, so I won't be going back to that. Let's see. Oh, look at that. M. Seamer already texted me a picture of that Pokemon Red and Blue game music collection. People have already confirmed their Pokemon Center purchases, and they have listed them on eBay. I don't know if you can tell what that says, but it says $200. So, yep, they're already scalping that fucking bullshit. I knew that was gonna happen, dude. You can't have anything physical these days. Nidoran. I want a Nidoran. Chase after the right price wants to battle. Dude, I would wipe the floor with any team that Chase has, bro. That guy just buys Pokemon games. He doesn't fucking play them. He'd be like, I have 37 handhelds with Pokemon on them. I bet you if I asked him to name 100 Pokemon, he couldn't do it. Yeah, it's absurd, man. See, I would probably buy that music collection thing if it was able to be pre-ordered from like GameStop or something. But I think it's only on the Pokemon Center, and I'll be damned, I'm not doing that. Obviously, I don't have a choice. You probably can't even do it now. Yeah, Pokemon scalpers are real lowlifes. Sold out already. And that's the thing, too, was already like a weird-ass accessory. But they know that's going to be a collector's item. That's why they fucking bought that shit up. It's also probably some revenge, because they aren't going to be able to sell Leaf Green and Fire Red for as much anymore, or Gale of Darkness. It's like that's all they've got is the little collector's items that they can gatekeep now. Fuck them. I say that's a good trade for us, man. Stun Spore. Beating everybody's ass. Good old Jigglypuff. You know what? Let's actually try to just fight it. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work out. We're gonna switch over to the Butterfree. What are my thoughts on the God of War Trilogy remake? I'll buy it. I got the... Well, I used to have the God of War collection on PS3. Bought it, sat on the shelf, never played it. I still need to play through God of War for the PS4, and then Ragnarok, which is sealed. It's been sealed, sitting on my shelf for damn near 2 years. I'm just not in the mood to play a God of War game. But I'm always excited for them to remake and bring old games back, because old games are good. What's my team going to be in the long run? I'm sure Gyarados will end up on there. We'll have probably a Raichu and Charizard for sure. Maybe a Primate. Maybe Butterfree. I don't know. I like to switch it up a little bit sometimes. Should be able to knock that out pretty quick. Appreciate it, GG. Platinum for 145 complete in box. Do I think you paid good for it? No. Well, hold on. That's a Jigglypuff. Platinum, maybe. I haven't looked at the price on Platinum in a while. I know Diamond and Pearl is usually, what, 70, 80 bucks? I haven't looked in so long, I can't tell you for sure. I mean, if you feel like you didn't get ripped off, then that's all that matters, right? I wish they just poured all those games over, because, you know, people don't need to be raked over the coals like that. You can't put me to sleep. I got vital spirit, bitch. Hell yeah, first try. We could use a Moonstone to get a Wigglytuff. Let me look real quick and see how much Platinum goes for now. Oh, so it's normally like 200 bucks complete? Well then, yeah, I'd say 150 is probably good. 145. Yeah, that's pretty good. It definitely ain't as good as it should be, but it's still pretty good. Pokemon games are expensive, man. Pokemon games are Pokemon games. Alright, let's just stay here for a couple minutes, grind some levels for Pika. I grind up pretty good with these Pidgeys. A Vita box for 190 is pretty good. Yeah, I would love to have a Nidoking. Yeah, the Moonstones are limited in these games, so that's going to be tough. Firered's already dropped by $40. That's excellent. I love to see it. I love to see it, bro. It's probably because everybody's selling them off so they could just pay $20 for them. Alright, sweet. We're one-shot Pidgeys now. And yeah, we're gonna level up Pikachu super quick over here. Spearow! What up, G? Alright, I definitely don't want to knock him out, so let's pull out the Mankey. Well, this is going to take a second. Well, hold on. Maybe I can hit it with Rock Tomb. Might do a little more damage. I don't think it'll knock it out, though. Oh, I'm just going to miss. Okay, sweet. Try it again. Okay, that did do a little bit better. So let's hit him with that again. You can thief a Moonstone off of Clefairy. Oh, yeah, because they hold on to him, right? Okay, so yeah, we're going to catch a bunch of those guys if we can. Ooh! Alright, Spearow. I agree. Heart Gold Soul Silver on Switch would be amazing. Anything Generation 2. I'll take just silver and gold. Gen 1 always gets all the love, you know? Alright, let's run back and heal up at the Pokemon Center real quick. Later, Kevin. Have a good day, man. Yeah, because they probably paid about... I mean, on camera, they probably paid about $110 for the games. So now they have to sell them to break even. But if they sell them on Amazon, they'll still probably make like $200. I don't know. See how much they're going for on Amazon, because they were $200 on Amazon. Hip sore as fuck. Yeah, my back's starting to get upset sitting upright in this chair. This chair always hurts my back after a couple hours. Oh, there's the Nidoran. Alright, let's see. Pokemon Firered on Amazon. It still says $202, so hasn't dropped on Amazon yet. You think I can Thunder Shock that thing and not kill it? Let's try it one more time. Don't be a critical hit, please. Perfect. Perfect. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Time for another piece of gum. Does the female Nidoran show up here too? Probably, right? Hell yeah. Alright, well maybe we'll get lucky and the female will show up too. The female is 1% chance? God forbid. What's up, Ultra Giga? Can't move. Well, hopefully you don't have to move. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the Moonstone for sure. Ah, I see, okay. Well, if I can't get a female Nidoran to show up here, then I'm sure my girlfriend could catch one on Leaf Green. Another Jigglypuff. Shit, that was level 5. I should try to catch that one. So wasn't my other one weaker? Oranberry, you bastard. Yes, sir, Master Ronan. We get the last laugh. They better, all those people that complain better not buy the game either, man. I want them to stick to their word. Nah, I'm just kidding. I hope they change their mind and buy the game. I want them to have a good time. You know, sometimes the best way to deal with people like that is to kill them with kindness. Also, if the game sells more, then they'll probably put Gen 2 and 3 on here. Although these are already #1 in the eShop, so negativity is always louder than positivity. I need to buy some more Pokeballs. Dude, these Pokeballs are so expensive, man. What version of WWE did I pre-order? You know, the last couple years I've gotten the most expensive edition, but this time around I just went with the regular edition. Because I only end up playing those games for like a weekend. And then I typically lose interest. So, there's no sense in spending all that money on that. Probably shouldn't have pre-ordered it at all, but I always gotta check it out, you know? Just got it on Switch 2 this time. Well, there's the mail again. Yeah, I think everyone that likes Pokemon wants Emerald on the Switch. We might get it one day. We just want the female so that I can get Nidoqueen later. Also, I'm just trying to catch everybody I can. I already got 2 Jigglypuffs though, so I'm about to send this one to the Shadow Realm. I'm also just leveling up the Pikachu right here, since it's easier fights for him. Whoops. Level 10. Trading with the girlfriend would be romantic. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, I'll probably watch the new Mortal Kombat. I'll wait until it comes to home video, though. I almost always don't go to the theater. I'm just not really a theater guy anymore. I went to the theater a whole lot when I was a kid, though. I used to go see movies by myself. My parents would drop me off. We only lived like a couple of blocks from the theater, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And I was also like a responsible child. I didn't really ever get in trouble. Well, as far as like being on my own. I got in trouble at school all the time. But that was just me acting up trying to be a clown, class clown. Yeah, there's a new Mortal Kombat movie coming. There's also a Street Fighter movie coming at the end of the year that's going to be pretty hilarious too, probably. Why don't you take a nap then, Justine? I feel a little brain dead myself from getting up so early today. I hope that's the case, King Nacho. Alright, once I get Pikachu up to level 12, I think we'll be okay to go into the cave with Pikachu as the starter. Poor Mankey will just have to get leveled up later. Colors look cool on the OLED. Yeah, I haven't played this in handheld yet. I'm looking forward to that too. I definitely won't be streaming the entire game. But I figure we'll do a good stream. You know what I mean? We'll get pretty deep into it. Yeah, sometimes you can get them digital faster than physical. Well, actually, most of the time. Like Roofman, for example, came to Fandango at home in December, like early December, but you weren't able to physically buy a 4K Blu-ray of that until January 17th or 18th. So it's almost like 5 weeks ahead. It probably feels right in handheld too, doesn't it? I mean, because that's how it was meant to be played. Yeah, and also theaters are just really expensive, and people don't have good etiquette in the theaters anymore, so they ruin it for everybody else. So when you sit there and you're like, why am I paying $15 to see a movie plus $20 for popcorn and a drink to go watch it with a bunch of loud assholes on their phones or have a bunch of kids running around the theater? Not to mention, they have assigned seating at the theater near my house. What the fuck is that? And, you know, watching movies on a big projector screen is awesome. But, like, I've converted a bedroom into, like, a home theater with, like, a reclining sofa, a 55-inch 4K OLED with a $3,000 Sonos sound system. And I have my own air conditioning and fan. And I got a mini fridge full of drinks, pop some popcorn downstairs. And it's a better experience than being at the theater. I can pause the movie and go take a pee. I just pause the movie and watch it later. You know what I mean? Whatever I want to do. If theaters were still cheap like they used to be, I might be more inclined to go. Also, the theater by my house has been the same for like 20 years. Like, they've done minimal upgrades to the seats. So it's just like, y'all ain't trying hard enough to get me to come back to the theater. Also, I don't even really fit that well in a theater seat anymore because I'm so big. And I know that's not their fault, but it is a reason why I don't go to the theaters. Because I ain't trying to, like, be uncomfortable for 2 hours. And I'm probably already going to be uncomfortable because I don't like being around strangers, especially when they're behind me and it's in the dark. So yeah, there's a lot of negatives to the theater for me. The last movie I saw in theaters was Jurassic World Dominion. And I think that was like, what, 4 or 5 years ago? I think it was 4 years ago. Mankey? Oh, this one's higher level than the one I have, but I already taught Rock Tomb to the other one, so I guess we'll just knock this out. To be fair, they didn't change anything about these emulated games. Well, technically they did, if you get the events at the end of the game. You didn't like Dominion? I thought it was good. I thought it was okay. It was definitely better than Rebirth. I tell you that. At least they used animatronics in Dominion. Alright, let's keep going. But yeah, Pixel, I didn't really want them to change much about the games anyways. I wanted to play it, like, close to the original experience as possible. So it's cool. No, Dominion is the one that has, like, the OG characters come back. Scarlett Johansson is in Rebirth. $5. That's a deal, man. That's a deal back in 2004. All right. Let's put Kakuna away and Pidgey. Let's get the Nidoran out. And Jigglypuff. Why not? Damn, I don't have $500. I forgot you could get the magic card. I gotta get the magic card, dog. I need 500 bucks. Say less. Let's go back to the mart and let's sell off some shit. Wait, actually, I could probably just walk in the cave, beat somebody's ass, and get $148. $500. Vintage toy resellers? I don't like any reseller that's like mistreating people or deceiving people. They can all suck it. I like video game resellers that aren't pieces of shit. We're gonna have to catch a Zubat before we get out of here, though. Alright, so that thing was like level 7, right? Yeah, let's do the Nidoran. And then we'll swap to Pikachu. So he gets a little experience. You get the XP share fairly early on, I think, if I'm remembering properly. Yep, it does the recap. Yep, that's how it was back in the day too. That's a feature that they should implement more in other games. Alan Wake did that too, actually. Alright, we need to swap over to Mr. Free. No balls on dick. What? Talking about dickhead? Butterfree, wake up! Don't growl at a man while he's sleeping. There is home support. There is no online. But you do get the mystery gift stuff post-game. Wake up, Butterfree! That's not a double slap, that's a triple slap. Clefairy is a dick. That was the move I was going to use anyways. Yeah, you trade with somebody that bought Leaf Green, man. Or like me, I bought Leaf Green. I'm going to lend it to my girlfriend, and then I'll be able to trade back and forth with her. There we go. Now I got enough money to buy my magic card. Oh, man. I'm going to pay $500 for a magic card, man. Alright, let me go get the homie. Get out the way. I got a deposit. Alright, Jigglypuff, you're going back in, sir. Alright, level 5 male. Fucking splash. You want to talk about grinding. Hell yeah, him. Go for it, man. It's a W game. That's right, Miva. Which emulator is this running? It's on the Switch, man. I don't know what emulator they're using, but yeah. Can it be beaten with just the starter? Sure. You could do that if you wanted to. That would be hardcore, but it's probably possible. You'd have to use a lot of potions. Alright, we got Bullet Seed. Yeah, I gotta catch a Zubat, though. Yeah, the Game Boy Music Player is already being scalped for $200 on eBay. Oh man, you made me fuck up. $20 ROM unlock. I don't give a shit, man. I get to play this on the Switch. Yeah, I figured they're gonna add Ruby and Sapphire later. How long have we been together? Off and on, probably like 5 or so years. Mostly on. I know you're not trolling, Redbird. Oh, we definitely go beat up this Kakuna. Yeah, Paul, we gotta grind it out, man. You don't want to just zip through it, man. Yeah, being single ain't fun. Sometimes it's fun. But I guess you could say that about everything, right? Sometimes taking a poop is fun. Feels good to get it out, you know? Just gotta approach everything with a glass half full mentality. Am I gonna pick up Requiem? Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. I'll pick it up right now. I got it right here for the Switch 2 and the PS5. I'm gonna stream those tomorrow. Beating your meat gets old. Well, as long as you get yourself some Jergens. Not a sponsor. Level 100 Metapod? Now that would be impossible, man. Ain't no way. Nidoran standing on business. Geodude. Alright, we need one of them too. Not Lear. I need to swap his moves. Not focus energy, god dang it. We're getting pumped out here. Peck him. That's not gonna work. Straight Vaseline. Yeah, Vaseline's hard to wash off though. Yeah, let's throw Butterfree out there. Hey, you know, in boxing matches, you know, they put Vaseline on their cuts and stuff. So, you ain't the only one using Vaseline for a beating activity. Alright, now let me switch his moves around, because I don't want to accidentally keep using the wrong move. Peck is a flying move. I did not know that. That makes sense, I guess. Oh yeah, I was supposed to catch that Geodude. I don't know what I was thinking. Jake Paul be using Vaseline. Yeah, in that last fight when he got beat up. I feel you, Explore. But taking a dump doesn't always feel good. Like, what if you're in a situation where it's hard to get to the bathroom? Then it don't feel very good. It feels very stressful. You gotta hold it in. It hurts. Alright, pour one out for the Geodude fans. He'll be getting traded. Get that Golem. Alright. I didn't even mean to use that on her or him. Yeah, prairie dog driving home. That's not good. Make you speed. Think about it. If you rush home because you got to poop, and then you like speed and get into an accident, then not only are you in a car accident, which sucks, but then you probably go poop on yourself. You always want to take the pre-poop before you leave the house, man. Just beat Brock, killed Charmeleon, walked straight back into the forest, and immediately caught a Pikachu. Don't say such hurtful things, Jeff. Keep it to yourself. Yeah, get Cartman's mom. Come in there with the bucket. I tell you, the worst situation when you gotta poop is when like it's about to come out and you get to the bathroom and then you have to figure out how you're gonna pull your pants down and sit down without starting, you know? I know everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody's been in that situation. Chase just sold a Firered cartridge for $250. God dang. That's sad. Flinched. That's why you wear a skirt. Yeah, I'm not really a skirt guy, you know? Maybe a kilt from time to time. Alright, since we still right at the entrance, let me go back out here and heal. Once we learn Mega Kick or Double Kick with Nidoran, it's a wrap. We're gonna have a Nidoking by the time we get out of this cave. When we exit the cave, rather. Quilt. You mean kilt? I don't have a Roddy Piper quilt. I wish I did. That'd be so cool. I know you mean kilt, though. Kilt is spelled K-I-L-T. A quilt is like a blanket. Imagine if I had a Rowdy Piper quilt, though. That'd be the best blanket on earth. They probably made one. Alright, back into the cave. Geodude. I ain't even gonna try to fight him with him. Russo ended Owen. Yeah, that's terrible, man. This guy's still talking about pooping. The worst is when you think you're gonna fart the midway while testing the fart, some liquid comes out. You have to squeeze it in and run for the bathroom. That's a, you know, that's a shart, you know. You're not farting, you're shitting. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't pooping, you're shitting. Paris! What are you doing in here? Ooh! What's up, Guano? How you doing? I got Fire Red and Leaf Green, and then I did a poll, and I said, which one would you like to see me play? Fire Red with Charmander, Leaf Green with Bulbasaur, or either one with Squirtle, and everybody went for Charmander Fire Red. What's up, Hitmarker? Team Rocket. I think we've all been there, IBA. I was kind of happy everybody voted for Fire Red, though, because, I mean, my very first Pokemon game was Pokemon Red. So to celebrate 30 years, it makes sense for me to play the version that's as close to what I played as a kid. Would he poison himself? What a dumbass. Hell yeah, Guano. Yeah, I couldn't imagine any of the resellers are happy. First Pokemon game was blue. Yeah, so you probably prefer Leaf Green, right? Pokemon game. Your first Pokemon game was Crystal? Hey, Crystal's a good one, man. No more harden for this Butterfree. Yeah, I feel you, dude. Nidoking is the shit, man. Star Piece. What those do again? I forgot. Oh, okay. It's like nuggets. Now I remember. Kanto-Teen, Blastoise, Fearow, Nidoking, Parasect, Jolteon, and Jinx. That's a unique six-pack right there. Oh yeah, that's the classic nursery rhyme from the toilet. Oh shit. Alright, switch him out. Nah, fuck that. Give him some, give him a potion. We gonna take care of this Zubat right here. Thanks, dog. I appreciate you hanging out and watching the videos and have a good time with them, man. I have fun making the videos. Psychic and Dark are physical moves? I don't think Psychic is, but Dark is, probably. Well, some Dark moves probably are. First Pokemon game is Diamond, and your favorite Pokemon is Mimikyu. Mimikyu is a good choice. I got Mimikyu back there on the little painting back there with Applin. My favorite Pokemon is Lugia and Raichu and Palmy and Dragonite. Can only take one Pokemon to heaven with me. Which one do I choose? Well, for size sake, I guess I would say Palmy. Oh, there we go. We learned Double Kick. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. I forgot I was supposed to be leveling up this magic card too. Alright, now that we know Double Kick, shit's about to get real. Unfortunately, I don't have any potions though. Latias is good. Cubone is a good one too. Bro, stop hitting me, man. Double kick is not a good choice for a Zubat. Should have known that. Glaceon's a good choice. Your favorite is Duskull? I never heard somebody say that. That's crazy, though. That's cool. That's a unique one. You don't run into many Duskull fans. I'll tell you what. I don't want to go back out, so let's just... let's put Magikarp in the starter slot, and then we'll try to level up that Pikachu more. Okay. Arbok is a good choice too. Alright, since it's Geodude, I'm not going to do Pikachu. Playing Let's Go Pikachu to get your Pokemon fix for the day? Hell yeah. Ooh, a rare candy. Let's go ahead and use that on Magikarp. Probably should have waited until he leveled up first. Ho-Oh's a good choice. Yeah, Persian's a good one too. I'm always down for some cat Pokemon. You just finished Sons of Liberty? That's great, man. I hope you enjoyed it. Although, if I'm being honest, I don't see how anyone couldn't enjoy it. Damn, that's a Magnemite. Fuck. Maybe I'll get lucky and I can hit him with the Nidoran. Salamence is cool. Definitely has a nice look to him. You like Nose Pass? Yeah, it's a pretty convoluted story. It can take a little bit of extra research to fully comprehend sometimes. Hell yeah, Laredo. Oh, hell yeah, I need that potion, actually. I'll go ahead and use this Paralyzed Heal, too. Infernape's good. Gen 3 designs are your favorite. Speaking of Gen 3, we should be able to get Crobat in this game, right? Post game. Yeah. Oh, not. I didn't mean to use splash. There's no day and night cycle, so it can't evolve. What? There's gotta be a way to get it. I'm just grinding right now, making my way towards the end of the cave. Trying to get a team of like 3 or 4 decent Pokemon. Get Magikarp to level 19. I guess it's level 20. Ma'am. Ma'am. They might, Gueno. There sure are a lot of Zubats and Geodudes in here. That is 100% for sure. They are out here. Yes, the old games are more of a grind for sure. There's no experience share naturally in the game. You have to wait until you get a an item, and then once you have the item, you can only equip it to one Pokemon at a time. So it is much more of a grind, yeah. Later, Gueno. Have a good one, bro. Yeah, because that game's not coming out until next year, so there's still plenty of time for a holiday release this year. Heckins. Yeah, the XP share is kind of cheap. What's up, Sergio? A live roasting soon? That's a good idea. It's been a minute. How you gonna poison the poison Pokemon, bro? Yeah, XP share in Scarlet and Violet is fine because there's already so much you gotta do to grind through that game anyways. So that's totally fine. Thief. Rattata. I'm gonna beat Rattata's ass. Fuck! Well, I'm not gonna beat Rattata's ass with him. Yeah, a lot of people that haven't played the first generation games are probably gonna be shell-shocked with the XP thing. With your Rattata ass. Pick Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is a pretty solid choice. It's very, very good on defense. He's the most balanced. Actually, now that I think about it, he has like solid attack and defense. Squirtle has the best defense, and then Charmander has the best attack. But they're weak in the opposite. So like, Charmander has a lower defense. Squirtle has a lower attack. Alright, we got Butterfree up to level 16. Moonstone, get out my face. What's up, Gary? Oh yeah, I've been having a blast playing through this again. It's been so long, you know? Hell yeah, revive. Alright, now I can use that on Nidoran. Get him back in the fight. But no potions, so let's go ahead and save the game real quick. Got some good battles ahead here. Fuck Rattata. Magikarp level 9, almost halfway to Gyarados. Damn, man, an hour-long wait in line at Best Buy? And it's not even Black Friday? Yeah, trading card game hype is high. It's like that for a couple of them now. I'm so tired of these Geodudes. Yeah, they've been selling the Pokemon stuff for a few years now. Yeah, it's funny, they don't sell movies or CDs anymore, but they'll sell Pokemon cards, which has nothing to do with fucking electronics. Oh yeah, I think the ETB for Ascended Heroes came out today. And those are very limited. I think that might have been what came out today. I'm not 100% sure though. First guy in line said they were there at 5 a.m. That's sad. Like, that's a terrible job, man. Sit around and buy Pokemon cards. Pikachu will probably get knocked out here, but let's see. Yeah, I appreciate it, B.O. I'm glad you're here, B.O. Although I probably won't be streaming for much longer. I'll probably take a break and then maybe stream more again later. But like I've been up since like 8:30 in the morning, and I didn't go to bed till like 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning. I need a nap. I figured I'd probably get out the cave, get to Cerulean, and then stop it there until later. Nidorann's down. I ain't got no PP. Oh, well, I guess we got to rely on old Charmeleon for the rest of the cave. I appreciate it, Swing. Yeah, yes, sir. I mean, I'm excited to play this, like, all day. Like, this is what I want to do. But, like, man, I gotta get some Z's. Get refreshed. Got all weekend to play this. Plus, we got Resident Evil this weekend. Man, them Team Rocket dudes be giving me like $400 every time I whip their ass. Oh, dude, Gary, you're gonna have a blast with these games, man. These are some, I mean, you gotta play the OG story of Pokemon, man. You just got to. Oh yeah, I forgot, I ain't got no more PP for Butterfree. Well, maybe I can just put him to sleep. Nah, I don't think you have to face Jesse and James in this one. How much money am I at now? Probably not much, because, you know, I've been buying potions and Pokeballs and stuff. And $500 on a Magikarp. Oh, I gotta pee, man. That apple juice is starting to hit. Oh, man. Yes, I'm getting Pokemon Pokopia. I already got it pre-ordered. I'm actually super stoked to play that. One shot. Level 19, baby. We'll each take a fossil. The Helix fossil or the Dome fossil. I can't remember which one is which. Tell you what, you guys tell me and I'll be right back. I gotta pee. and I'm back. Alright, Dome Fossil is Kabutops and Helix is Omanite. Okay, I want the Dome Fossil. Apparently I want to have a battle. A quick Zubat battle as I decide. Yeah, I want Dome Fossil. Kabutops is such a badass. I mean, Omanite and Omastar are cool too. But yeah. Definitely want that Kabutops. Bye-bye, Zubat. Thief is an infinite money glitch for Fire and Green version. Yeah, I should probably teach that to somebody. Water Rock is a cool type, yeah. Antidote. And we made it out. That's what I'm talking about, G. Oh yeah, now we got these asses to fight. Well, hold up. Wait, can I get to the Pokemon Center real quick before, Wait, you can't jump back, that's right. Alright, so let's just fight these fucking guys. Oh? Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, teach. Yeah, I want to learn Mega Punch for sure. I want to teach that to Pikachu for sure. We'll get rid of Tail Whip here. Okay, and then Mega Kick will teach to Mankey. And one day, I'm going to level up that Mankey. Oh yeah, I can't even get to her. No grass for me right now. Need to get my ass to the Pokemon Center. We made it to Cerulean City in under 4 hours. Could have got here a lot sooner, but we had to grind for that Pikachu, man. Hey, that was worth it, though. Alright, cool. I think this is a good stopping point for me. So we just got to Cerulean City, and then we go hit up the rest of the game later. Or not the rest of the game, but we're going to continue streaming probably later tonight. In the meantime, though, I appreciate everybody coming and hang out with me. I hope you have a great rest of your Pokemon day, and hopefully I'll see you later on tonight. Alright, guys.